Alright. We should be back. Just wanted to restart everything there just to give OBS a chance to stop being dumb. Because it is just... It seems that, at least in the recording, it doesn't seem to be lagging at all. Recorded locally, but... everything else looked like it was having a bad time, so... just trying to make sure that it's not, like, actually bad and broken. Because I don't want a shitty broken stream. I'd hate to play this game for like 3 hours and all of it's unwatchable. I've had that before with a stream somewhat recently where I accidentally had my computer in like low power mode for the whole thing. And it caused an audio crust that went through the whole stream. Oh, Grumpus, I'm doing okay. A little bit worried right now about stream lag happening. Oh, cool, another ad break's gonna fucking start because I restarted the stream. It can, like, really just do that. You can just, like, ignore all the other, like, pre-roll stuff. It's just gonna start another fucking ad break? Are you kidding me? Go fuck yourself, Twitch. Okay. Okay, then. But... other than that, doing okay. But as long as the stream doesn't look laggy to the outside view, then I suppose it's fine. But I'm just trying to make sure that it's actually good before we get underway.
No shame in taking a break. Good work.
Any other ceramic going on here? Metals and ceramics, deliver it to weather station. Absolutely, yes, I'm doing that. I have to do that. I gotta get mine. Because we need resources. Gotta do it.
Order assigned.
What's funny is that we're going to go over there, we're going to deliver all this metal and ceramic to the weather station, and then we are going to immediately rescind all of the metal and ceramic for our own purposes.
Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels. Keep on keeping on. Safe travels. Your weapons restrictions lifted.
Bone rolling. Go up the mountains. I do wonder if the vehicles are going to get any more extreme from this point on. I remember even getting the trike in the first place was huge. And then we got the truck, and that was huge. So a part of me does wonder if there are any more forms of transportation in this game that we have yet to witness. Because we are still only, like, even though we're almost 60 hours into the game, we're still just in Chapter 5. Also, if chat wants any kind of updates of what the stream radar is looking like for the next few months, the way that it seems things are going to be right now is outside of the October plans, completely separate from the October plans. Just purge it from your mind for this one form of discussion. I drive off of this. Let me drive. Why can't I drive off of that, you cowards? But in terms of gaming plans for everything outside of, like, the Halloween planning, the way it's looking right now, finish Death Stranding, then we're going to do Killer Frequency, and then after that, possibly Pokemon Soul Silver. Because I was just, after we did Closing Shift yesterday, I was just hanging with Emmy, and we played, we were doing a Pokemon Soul Silver Soul Link Nuzlocke, which is pretty fun. But going through that, yeah, that was like my first time booting up Soul Silver since I was Bab. I played that game on release, basically. And so I was reminded while doing that Soul Link, I was like, oh yeah, Pokemon Soul Silver fucking rules. And so that's going to be showing up at some point in the future.
I appreciate
Although I don't know if that will be before or after. Other thing that I forgot to put on this radar, Crash Bandicoot Twin Sanity. Hey, that's what I love to see. Oh, the board game is here. Well, you're coming back with me. Get your cute ass over here.
you, Sam. Good work.
Anything going back? Metal delivery. Oh, material delivery ceramic. We should pick that up, absolutely. But we are going to have to bring other ceramic with us for the sake of building the road to get over there.
Order assigned.
So yeah, outside of October plans, we have, after this, Killer Frequency, Pokemon Soul Silver, and Crash Bandicoot Twin Sanity. Many such cases. Look at a bot order here. Ooh, yes, please do that for me. Please, Mr. Robot.
Deploy.
There he goes. I shouldn't have skipped that. I wanted to see the little robo fella. Which we did build a little robo fella, and then I left him behind at the engineer, not the craftsman, rather. And I still haven't actually gotten to see really what a lot of that is about, because I haven't been using that at all. But I should go back and, like, figure out what's going on there. See what that little feller has to offer. Let me bring like 1,000 metal off of this. Probably overkill, but you know, do what you must. I'm gonna grab whatever ceramic I can as well from the distro. I feel like this game really is like the best example of road blindness that one could like compare anything to. Just the idea of like, you know, it's in real life. There's many like times, many places where it's like somewhere really far away that I have to drive to, just a really like horrible drive. But then by the, like, second time that you're driving up there, it's, like, no longer as, like, arduous to make that trip. It just becomes routine, and your brain is just used to it. I feel like that is, like, just how Death Stranding operates a lot of times. Is that, like, you know, used to be going up to this weather station was the hardest thing to do. And now it is just another part of the routine. It is just, it's road blindness. See, look, no animation that time. Turn that off. Saves a lot of time. Tell you what, if I really want to start getting some deliveries done quickly, we might want to switch back to the bike at some point. The trike. Because the trike does offer a significant amount of speed. The problem is that right now we are still we're in this phase where everything that we have to deliver is just these gigantic loads. What a heavy load Einstein must have had. Since everything that we're delivering is these heavy loads, we haven't really gotten to use the trike at all. So at some point we'll find an opportunity to get back on that. I'd be so stressed driving on this road. There's no guardrails just floating up in the air. Truth be told, though, I get stressed driving on any road.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Make this quick stopping. Make sure there's no other ceramic missions. All right. Yeah, I still have, like, a whole bunch of other, like, resources that I was supposed to deliver elsewhere that I just... Those got shoved in a locker and forgotten about. I was doing other more important shit at the time. Let me grab, like, 3 more metal here. Really want to make sure we can get this done. And let me double check my crystals. How do I see my crystals? Where are my crystals? We have... Well, there's none here, basically. We haven't been down this road going toward South Knot City in forever. Built this whole road, and because it was just missing that one little bit in the middle, haven't had a reason to go down there in a very long time. But now we're actually going to have, like, a proper connection there. Oh, hang on, I forgot to do a thing. Sorry, I know that head pad was muted. So I think once we get to South Knot City, with how incredibly large the distance is between that and everything else over here, I do believe, I do declare, switching back to the trike would be a good move. Just for covering distance. And especially if I'm only carrying one piece of cargo, that being Mama. I would not say this is cute. This is cursed beyond belief. That's where that ends right there. Dump off of that. Fine. Easy, girl. You're okay. Wahoo! What a jump. Alright, let's finish this bit of road right here, which we should have enough for. And then we will finally have a proper pathway that connects all the way to South Knot City. That's a little bit more than I want to use for that, so let's see if I can just stretch this. I got too big of units for that, actually, so it wouldn't even be... Either way, it's a waste, so whatever. Oh, and then I would just need the tiniest unit of ceramic. Add those. Add some crystals, because that was the other thing with fighting some of those BTs. Got us some nice supplies. I do have to wonder, when I'm building all these gigantic networks of roads and putting in so much time and resources and effort into making these, and I get these built up, I see other player attributions sometimes on some of these roads. But I don't know if in other players' games, when I build up these roads and get these finished, if it finishes it for other players, or it just contributes a lot of resources to their nodes. I would not node. There's Mama's lab, but we're going past her for just right now. We're going to go back here to South Knot City. We're going to acquire ourselves a reverse trike cargo loader. And also probably a couple ladders would be a good idea. Because we're going to be doing a bit of mountain climbing. Because our road doesn't actually go all the way to the top of the mountain yet. Look at that blue. Pretty cool, huh? $75,000 people live here in South Knot City. Wow, we just jump over those barriers.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, chat, nobody panic. We are actually going to get story here in a little while. It's actually going to happen.
A delivery? Great. Always happy to get one, let me tell you. All this is for us?
We still need to get rankings here. So that helps. Defensive trike. Oh. And new handgun. And more resources. And defensive truck. Man, I should have been doing upgrades down here for a while. And a new bot? Oh my god, I really should have been around here. What the hell? Could have got this road done forever ago before moving up to the mountains.
We're always happy to make time for a hero.
I need a hero!
Good work. New order.
Okay. Let me go ahead and offload a few things from the truck. So with the lightweight metal, that we just gotta like put away normally. Go ahead and put all that away. That we're gonna just have to store. Good. And then I'll take as much ceramic as I can with me. But we're going to want to be pretty light here because we are going to be carrying Mama with us.
Thank you for your contribution.
So truck, you are getting put away. Beep, beep. And we are going to get another trike, which I have missed so dearly. Just like any middle-aged man giving up his bike in lieu of a minivan. Our midlife crisis has come, and we are going back to the trike. Anything in here that I actually want to bring with me? Nope. Is it about my cube? I should get rid of some of this stuff. Cut down a little bit. This stun bomb, just go ahead and cycle that. Because I got all the remotes here, and I'd rather get my hematic there onto the actual tool rack, onto the grenade pouch. I am Tool Rack. Let's grab... Try and grab about 1,000 ceramic. That's probably going to be too much, though. I think 640 would be, like, not ridiculous in terms of still being able to transport things, so let's try just that much. I know I could load even more on top of that, but
Thank you for your contribution.
we must consider the other cargo.
Weapons is prohibited.
And I'm not going to bother with building ladders or anything else until we get up into the mountains again. Man, I forgot how small the battery is on this thing. Holy shit. But we go, like, twice as fast.
Safe travels. Restrictions lifted.
But just because we're carrying all this stuff, and we're going to be carrying Mama with us, I'm not going to add on to our cargo load until we get further up there. Someone's happy. Someone's happy. Got like 2 seconds of music there. And a lot of frames going on. This area is not a very happy area for my computer. I think there are probably some settings that I accidentally goofed around. I'm going to have to switch. You know that rainbow heart? It makes me think of the just like the shine it has on it. The little like the beans or whatever they are in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Or I think it's Sun and Moon or X and Y. That you feed to your Pokemon to get your friendship up.
Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters.
Can I melee BTs with them?
I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom, void up. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
My blue.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
You can stealth to BTs now.
Cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right.
How did you test it, Mama?
Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us.
Oh, no. I knew it was going to be something with that. Because she can't leave this place while having the baby. So she has to become separated from it to leave.
Made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lochna wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside of me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochner needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it.
Oh god, you're gonna make me do it?
Alright, Sam. Take me home to Lochner.
That was really fucking sad.
Sam. Would you sit me up?
And throughout all that, I'm over here looking like Marge Simpson.
Been outside
Like a
in
clown
long
at the
time.
funeral.
It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.
No matter how serious the subject matter, it never stops being funny, looking at these characters wrapped up like a green bean. Oh, I gotta get all this stuff loaded on my back. You don't, you don't mind waiting there for a moment, Mama. Sorry about that. I gotta get the stuff on the bike. Give me a moment. Okay, are we like good here now? That's all fine. Okay. Now we go back for it. You're coming with me. Cutscene. Oh, glad I put all that away first.
I had a special surprise prepped and everything.
Motherfucker.
But it looks to me like your hands are full.
Bill, yeah, he actually has the Kipu.
You can always tweak the rules a bit.
That means he was there physically with Amelie.
Get ready, Sam. It's coming.
Oh, that's cool. That's some Bloodborne shit.
He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Okay, then.
Run, Sam, run!
I have to do this whole boss fight while carrying Mama. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh, God. BB's not gonna be happy about any of this. That much I can guarantee. Oh, no, my cargo's gonna get lost here, too. Shit. Ah. I'm so lucky to not have gotten hit by that. Grenade. There it is. Why did I drop the... oh, God. I didn't want to drop... but fucking... why can't I hold all the stuff? Oh, dear God. Oh, this fight's a mess right now. Oh, nice. That's a critical point. Ooh, yes. But I have to drop that when I switch to grenades. What the fuck? Why do I have to drop that? Perfect shot. This is not good. And also the frames are still just like dying. Yoink. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, drop that. This does feel like a Souls fight. This is crazy. I love this. The performance can be a little bit nicer, but this is good. Okay, I gotta go back for the, oh, shit, the gun. No, motherfucker, just grab the gun and don't drop the mama. Why is this such a difficult thing? I know. Awfully complicated situation we find ourselves in here. Kind of running out of resources, too. Oh, shit. I was trying to melee, but I have the gun out, so it doesn't work that way. I wanted to try the new cuff. Well, that's bad. Okay. Go ahead and drop that. Looks like we're going in on melee. This is now a Souls fight. Do I have to equip that as a weapon to do, like, the cord breaking? I don't know how that works. But I don't have any weapons now. How does that work? Oh, God, I don't know. I don't have any more weapons. We're out. Maybe if I could punch a gold part, possibly, but I don't know. Can I craft in the middle of this fight? I have to craft in the middle of the boss fight. Let's just take a moment away real quick, you know, just calm it down. There's nothing important happening right now. Just calm down. Wait, I can just leave Mama inside then. Whatever. BB's not happy. Yoink. Whew. That was a close one. Just run through a cloud of your own blood. It's good. Good for you. Builds character. That's a straight up whiff. Switch. God, this is very intense. Throw it! Okay, we got one more of these. Where are you going? What the fuck? What is up with that? There's like... I guess these are the other Sams. They're throwing me resources and then they're celebrating? What the hell? Okay. Holy shit. Oh, all my objects are getting fucked up and thrown away. That sucks.
I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
Okay, BB's fine. That was crazy. And also, I'm really upset about that. During that fight, it just damaged all of my cargo in an unavoidable way. That really sucks. That I'm like forced into having all my cargo fucked up. Load it on the bike. It's kind of silly, just like... No, don't grab that. Grab the thing right fucking next to you. I'm literally not even holding the movement anymore. Just stop. I just want to grab the fucking ceramic. Holy shit. Just let me pick things up. Put in trike. Thank you. Okay, then. Well, we could use a new blood bag. Why is it, like... I don't know what's going on here today. Everything is being so exceptionally crusty. Like, did I even just pick up that grenade that I just, like... Not grenade, the blood bag that I just, like, was gonna pick up? And then I drop other shit to pick this up. What the fuck is going on? This isn't making any sense. Load it all up. Get me out of here, please. The game is being so fucking weird today. I guess I should go ahead and restock on grenades. Somebody's a little bit covered in blood. Aren't you a colorful bunch? Holy shit. We're reaching levels of jank never thought possible. I'm gonna have to check my bike condition, because this is probably super messed up. Alright, let's stock up on some blood bags. Need a couple of those. And let's make a few hematics. 2 sets of them ought to be fine. Grenade pouch. Let's go in the utility pouch. Yes. Cool. Now, if things could just start working, that would be lovely.
Thank you for your contribution.
Guess I'm taking that with me. Whatever I can load up onto the back here, I'll take. Okay, let's move. Is my bike horribly fucked up now? Is it gonna be, like, on death's door? Oh, no, it's fine. Okay, then. Yeah, between, like, dropping everything that I'm trying to pick up... Oh, let me un-Simpson real quick. That times ran out by quite a lot. But between, like, dropping the objects I'm trying to pick up over and over again, and, like, the frame rate just cutting in half during that, that was some real shit. It was really cool. I just wish there wasn't so much jank going on that was taking away from it. And we got these things, these like cuffs that are supposed to be able to like fight BTs, but then yeah, I wasn't able to melee it at all. I thought like, oh, maybe now I can melee this thing now that I have the cuffs, but that just wasn't a thing. It's weird. I imagine some of my cargo got pretty messed up. Because I saw it getting, like, flung away at the end of that fight. Yep. That's some real damage on that. That sucks. Alright, I'll try to stop in at a time shelter. Try to repair these containers a little bit. That would be a fun boss fight to replay, not in the circumstances that we had to do it in. Although I suppose I could have just left Mama inside. The way that it seemed there, with it only activating once you bring Mama outside, seemed like that's how they wanted you to do that fight. So I didn't try that. I wanted to respect the wishes of Mr. Kojima. His glorious design. Too far for some lost cargo. What a shame.
You hear some? The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. You still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And, yeah. I know how that must sound, considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark, too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
She hasn't had anybody to talk to in probably several years.
Verifying IDs. Clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, let's get this board game out of here. We'll stop in at Lake Knot real quick. Oh, here we go. Fix up some of the cargo. Why can't I stop? You want to hit some sick wheelies, Mama? Give you a little adventure after sitting around in that bunker for so many years. So long. just flinging her back and forth. Gotta make a quick journey. Don't mind me. What a sight this is. Gotta drop off this board game. Then we go up the mountain. And I think I'm gonna have to drop off these armor plates that I'm wearing. That they ended up being way more of a hindrance than a help during that fight. because everything I was picking up had to go on my back because it takes up all the shoulder slots, so that's another reason of why I just kept dropping everything and couldn't actually, like, carry stuff. So if I want to bring some ladders with me to actually get up the mountain, we're going to need to get rid of these plates. But I'm going to leave them closer up the mountain. Bum.
Sam Porter Bridges.
It'd be funny if I could just carry her in, like, the floating carrier. She just, like, rides behind it. Like, whatever you call it.
Guess you could
Like a
say
wagon.
legend does it again.
I'm surprised I still got A on that. There is absolutely no universe where I deserved A on that delivery.
Please access delivery.
Hey, we got some mail. Let's read it. We just got a letter. Avoiding autotoxemia. Oh, man. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City. That's forever away. How's it going, Sam? You still taking care of your BB? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Some guys practically shake their pods till their BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when the crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. Man, the thought alone stresses me out. It happened to me once, you see. I was out in BT territory and I couldn't make it back to a private room in time. I could tell my BB needed time in an incubator, but I was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his pod. It wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can detect BTs in that state. Oh, can't detect BTs in that state either, obviously, so even the most stone-cold porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR bullshit, they're not just equipment. I don't go saying that to just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, a BB's no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection, and they'll react to you same way they'd react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure your BB never suffers from autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. The mysteries of the crater. So I read a report on the crater you threw that nuke into. Pretty interesting stuff. There's never been much volcanic activity in that sector, in that whole region, in fact. We don't have complete records from before the Stranding, so it's mostly speculation, but the report suggested that it might be a void-out crater that filled up with tar, that it might even be a conduit to the other side, which would mean that whatever you throw in there could wind up on the beach. But again, that's just speculation. Could be we don't understand a damn thing about the crater or the tar or any of it. We don't know nothing about it. And it's gonna stay that way for a while. Let's ride. Hey, more. Now we'll just ride. We haven't had any fun, funky side quests in a while, now that I think about it. Cyberpunk or Half-Life or anything. Maybe that'll change once we get this next area brought onto the network. Or maybe that is tied in with the shiny things Charles was talking about. But I would have no idea. No idea. Well, let me check something real quick. Not a good, great place to stop this, but how are my gloves doing? They're horribly fucked up. I need to replace them at my nearest convenience. Why do we stop? I guess on the Craftsman, I can do a quick refresh. Do you only get energy in the middle of the road? You do. Somehow I'm only just now finding that out. I guess I've been using trucks for so long. But if you stay dead center on the road, that's how you avoid energy consumption. I thought it was different sections of road. Like past individual nodes, but nope. Alright, we gotta make another pit stop, mama. Need to fix up my gloves.
Weapons will be locked until departure.
Very important that we do this.
Welcome.
Cycle. What's my skeleton doing? That's fine. I've seen worse. Fresh pair of those. Am I carrying spare boots on me? I don't think I am. I know I have more chiral boots sitting around in some storage, but I'm not too sure which one. But I don't have any boots on my boot clip. But I know I have more chiral boots, like, around. They be here. Yep, they be in distro. I mean, I'm not going back for them right now. Our boots are good enough to get us up the mountain. Just need to keep that in mind for later. You're going all the way up the mountains. We should get there in record time, because I've only been going up there in the truck. Now we got some real speed. That's a good area to farm for a couple of resources. Let me see if anything's refreshed there. Sure does. Yep. You come back there every now and then, good place to get some resources. Some ceramic and some crystals. It all just works out. But we're not doing that right now. It would be so incredibly funny to dump Mama into the lake up here. It would be so very funny. The sheer temptation of it all. I know when to give it a little gas.
Keep on keeping on.
Put Mama in incinerator.
Keep on keeping on.
Ooh, not like Mama. Ooh, not mine. I was saying that on last week's, maybe 2 weeks ago, closing shift. Emmy asked the hypothetical of, you know, if you see like two things mashed up together for like a collaborative thing. For like a game or whatever. What would it be? And I was like, it'd be really funny to have a babysitting Mama equivalent, but it's BB from Death Stranding. Yeah. You're getting all uppity about jellyfish fields. The lowest threat known to man. think Mama's just like questioning as we're going up here. It's like, why does Sam have a valve on the back of his head? Maybe she doesn't question it. Maybe it's just normal. This is a strange world we live in.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons be locked. Decontaminating the
Alright.
Welcome.
We are going to drop off these armor plates because we're not going to need them. And we're going to switch them out for some ladders. And probably a PCC and a climbing anchor. Let's just put all this away. I got a lot of metals in my private locker there. Put those away. Fabricate. 2 ladders, climbing anchor, and a level 2 PCC. Ought to be just enough for me. Actually, let me... Okay, attach these to the suit. I just, like, automatically... No, these have to be manually signed. That works.
Beginning scan. Keep on keeping up.
Thankfully, the speed should also help us pass this terrorist encampment without any issue.
Man, my T-Dex gave me issues. I can't use just any tissue. I need 4-ply.
Gotta stay in the energy zone.
Good morning, Sam.
I do wonder if there ever will be, like, a more large-scale application of wireless energy. Like, wireless charging, that is. Because you can have it right now. There's, like, you know, these, like, charging pads. You can just set your phone down on it, and as long as your phone has a support for it, then, you know, it just works. But I do wonder if there is, like, you know, if that's just going to be one of those gimmick things for, like, the next 30 years, or if that's actually going to end up having any, like, real application of, like, oh, you won't even need to plug anything in your home anymore. Just set it within, like, 5 feet of the wall and you'll be good. Like, wouldn't that be cool? To just be able to move stuff around wherever you want in your home. As long as it's, like, close to a wall, it'll just have power. That'd be neat. That's my dream of the future. Powered rooms. Think about how easy it'd be to just, like, maneuver, just, like, move everything around, like, a room. Just, like, you know, I want to move my desk to the other side of the room and my fridge over there and just all that, and it just, you don't have to unplug anything, you just move it. Don't have to worry about wires breaking. Or not reaching the outlet. I can dream, can't I? I mean, we have induction stoves now. And that's like, that just works by cooking stuff with magnets.
Do you remember your own birth?
What a bizarre question.
Me, I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat.
Bad time to be trying to build a road.
Hers and Lochna's. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. Some might call it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach just for us. One we shared. Our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lochna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up for Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. It would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share and share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lochna wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again. You and me, sis. Me and you. I'm sorry, Lochna.
Tell you what, the story going on between those two is one of my favorite things in this game. Her with the BT baby and their connection. I'm really enjoying that story. Whoops. So I wonder right now what's coming to mind off all this with, you know, this idea that the two of them, they were very connected. They had this actual, like, real connection between the two of them that then got severed around the time that, you know, there was the BT baby. But because the BT baby was technically Lochna's, I wonder if Lochna had a connection then to the BT baby and could sense it and could feel it. And that's who we saw on the other side when the baby got severed. If maybe that whole time Lochna could feel the baby and knew that Mama was supposed to be the one carrying it and taking care of it, and just maybe thought because she could feel the baby and couldn't feel Mama anymore. This idea maybe that Mama was keeping the baby from her when in fact she couldn't leave. That's my guess right now of like something of what's going on here. The thought that Mama abandoned her and stole her baby. Let's see if I'm right about any of that. Deliver one Mama. This is about to get out of hand. About to send her back, I guess.
Lincoln, no.
Why is my Stream Deck not working right now? Like, broke.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say any more. Look, man. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole, okay? Just like you make me.
See that? And then we just get hit with the mission completed. I guess the BB was also keeping her alive. Maybe that's also why their connection got severed. Because Mama's connection wasn't with Lochna anymore. It was with the BB, and the BB was just connected to the other side. Interesting stuff. Take her to the incinerator or what?
All that she went through. I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran.
So I was right.
I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingan. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Alright, your cable set up. You have the standard package. And there we are. Out in Knot City. And 3 new interviews. And stabilizer. What does that do? Is that for BB? Oh. Cargo catapult. Okay. So we do actually now just have a way of launching shit. Oh god, I really hope that that lets me transport stuff up the mountain. Like big resources.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Lingen. Lochna.
At least they still have each other. In one way or another. Oh.
Well done, Sam.
That's crazy. Her eye just changed color.
Thanks to you, Edge Knot City is finally within reach. And you, Lochna, your work will help ensure that the Chiral network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies,
That's my theory, was that it was like a
maybe you were
chiral
sent to a
pocket.
beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the Chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Your work is greatly
Now that we're not in story, I can try and get my... yeah, it was so weird. My Stream Deck, the software for it just, like, crashed, I guess. My computer's having a really weird and difficult time today, and I can't really figure why. It's just having all kinds of problems.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
I do think there's probably a couple settings that I changed in the sake of, trying to fix audio crackle issues that then might be causing some other performance problems now. Hey, where's BB?
Lou?
Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here.
Don't scare me like
I
that.
finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue.
Uh-oh. Not my baby.
You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally
Don't poke 'em.
bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
The little guy likes me.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories.
He's growing up.
BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
Hey, the baby will die?
We reset
No.
it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
Oh, my baby.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? Will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again.
My baby.
And this is why I hate these things. Sam, I was already filthy from my trip through the beach, but now your BB has added insult to injury.
Don't look. Guillermo, no, you're too short for the sensor bar. Your peepness. My baby. I don't want to be without my baby. I don't want him to forget me. And I guess Sam is taken to calling him Lou now. I don't remember when that happened. Or if that's just like a new thing that just got introduced like right now. My baby. Oh, he even looks at me. I don't want you to take him away. Maybe because we removed both of the cuffs and we're going into the shower there, maybe we're going to have a conversation off the record in the privacy of there, because that's one place they wouldn't monitor. Mama, the fallen angel. Mountain Knot City's now part of the UCA. Lochna explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The tar's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is going to sound weird, but you know the Odradek on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lochna, after all, even if terrorism might have been to blame. Couldn't help but think of herself as a fallen angel after that, forever barred from joining Lochna in heaven. Like Abezethibu, the one winged fella who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time to cause trouble for Moses. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Odradek and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange, maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like all that's in the past now, though. The misunderstanding's been resolved and the sisters are whole again, thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby on to the other side, where it belongs. It was the right thing to do for the kids, so the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance. Just as well, because no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. And here's a new fun side quest. I knew one would pop up eventually. You're not gonna believe this, Sam, but that porter I hired, smart-ass Choom, found 2 chips by the time I nailed down the location of the second had been snatched by terrorists. Should have figured it out sooner. Thought I'd mastered your systems, you know? Took my eye off the ball for a second. Fuck. I probably brought the chip back to base already, too. You gotta get it back, Sam. These chips are my only chance. Get your ass to the distro center north of Mountain Knot City to grab that order. You got it, Jackie. And we got some new interviews. The Terrorist View of Bridges, from Die Hardman. The first expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like just yesterday it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst. But then Chiralium started messing with people's heads. I am now... Wait. Dude, why is everything just fucking broken today? I swear to God, everything is broken today. What is going on? Nothing works. My stream deck crashed. This isn't working. Stream's been lagging. What is going on? I'm pissed. Like, everything's just broken today. Fuck this shit. Okay, now let's try stuff. I don't even know. That works. I'm so mad. Shit's just been broken all day. Gonna have to, like, end stream within, like, the next, like, half hour and go fix it. Go back in. Alright. But then Chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into gestalt, into debate and violence. And now we're headed west into their territory. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try to talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. If only they could understand that. BTs and void outs. The following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. In the first, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left behind is evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat that they pose. Lochna Millingen. Interview from Lochna. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We've spent our whole lives beneath the Chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known, but we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us they were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams, the one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Millingen and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth, symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring the people of this country together again, and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. Okay. And this is for memory chip stuff that we're going to have to get later. I have to turn all that in. Let's make sure these are done. Okay. And now I guess we're going to have a private conversation with one Mr. one Mr. Deadman. Have a little private convo. Sam, won't you join me for a shower? Fully clothed, of course. Not gay. Maybe he left something for me in there. But how could he? Because you can't bring stuff through the beach.
Shh. No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood?
He is a
Been doing
suspicious
some
fellow.
digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country,
And then they
I
kissed.
might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching.
You mean to tell me that the guy with the skull mask that's awfully
Well,
similar
Sam, you're
thematically
a
to
good
the other
sport,
guys
I'll
with the
give you
skull
that.
mask might not be a good guy?
Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, alright?
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Of course. Man, so now we have to do a little bit of subterfuge. Oh. But my BB. I still have to be without my BB for a while. Which also means I gotta be careful going around any territory because there is a good chance that we'll just get rocked by a BT. Shaking his head at me. Ugh. Alright, since my computer is having a lot of issues, we've been going for about 2 hours already. Just about 2 hours, so this is going to be cut off pretty early. If I have time later tonight, I might try to come back here and do more stream, but I clearly have some tech issues to work out before doing another stream. There's some weird stuff going on with my computer today, and I would really like to fix that. And if I do come back for the next stream, since this was just redeemed the Cooler Mia a couple minutes ago, I don't want to scam you out of that, so start a next stream, I'll still have this enabled. But yeah, for now, I have to go handle some tech issues, I guess, unfortunately. And yeah, I suppose if I have time later, then you'll see me again, and if I don't, then die in a fire. Okay. Goodbye. Good timing on that.